All right, family. Black Power, Black Power. It's the Truth Hour with General Sarah Susan said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Susan said YouTube page, but the General said YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships is right down in the video description. Click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Susan Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerful powerhouse programs, certificate course is the first one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, designed just by the General. It's an amazing course and program. I want you to get over there and check it out. It also comes with the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream once a week, where the brothers sit down and discuss very powerful, important information pertinent to your growth and development, our growth and development. Get over there and check it out, family. General Seti Teachable, link right there in the chat. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Susan Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save. Save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University. Over 2,500 videos. 40 different subjects. All the subjects that you know and love from the General. Old Mecca, ancient Egypt. From Naga to Nigger, African origins of the Hindu Kush. Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism exposed. Black woman is God, making of the white man, and so many, many more classics. Get over there. There's not another website that could compare or compete. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. We already know that. Popping his page on Patreon by far, over 500 exclusive live streams only to be seen on Patreon. You need that. You want that. This is advanced, extraordinary presentations that you cannot see anywhere else. Link right in the chat. Click it. Be in the house. We're getting down tonight. To all the family out there donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to this hard-working General, always on the front line. Link in the chat. Click it. Donate. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Susan Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Uh-oh, man. There's some controversy out there on Big Goofy Shaq. They saying Big Goofy out there, man, setting niggas up. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, but goddamn it, I mean, that's what they saying. They saying the nigga out Shaq out there putting a couple dollars on niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Got into a verbal altercation. You see, Shaq and Shannon Sharpe had got into it, and over, Shaq, he's, Jokovic, the white boy Jokovic, ended up getting the MVP. I believe, was it for last season? Yeah. And I believe Shaq disagreed with that. Say he believed the other young guy, I forget his name, but I got the video, deserved the MVP. And Shannon Sharpe, cut into Shaq and said that he was jealous. He was envious of Jokovic. And that, because he didn't came in there and got 3 and 4 MVPs and wasn't as dominant as Shaq. So, and so Shaq took that shit, he took that shit on, he didn't take it too well. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, Shaq had cut into him kind of hard. Matter of fact, I had the I had the I think I still got it. I hope I didn't discard it. You know, I got some videos too, but yeah, they saying that Shaq put a couple dollars down on the nigga. Yeah, we're looking for anything that he could use against Shannon Sharpe, and so you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. After Shannon replied with that, he thought and I'm not gonna read this. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know somebody else on the video gonna do it for me. But Shaq responded and Shaq was a dominant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would have to be jealous of Djokovic. I just don't believe it. In his time and frame, his frame of being in the NBA, motherfuckers, hadn't seen anything like Shaq. You know what I'm saying? They had never seen anything like Shaq. So, yeah, I hope he ain't moving like that neither. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That ain't how you supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? Get a motherfucker set up like that. Get a motherfucker, not on, you talking about 50 million racks and the motherfucker might be doing some time. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do a couple, might have to do a few. You know what I'm saying? So that's most definitely will get your motherfucking head cracked. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. So hopefully Shaq ain't that kind of, because he going to lose all kind of respect. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers know you moving like that. You going to lose all the motherfucking respect, or your peers. Ain't nobody going to want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You have commentary on motherfuckers and you say all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I see how he cut into LeBron and shit. And some of it, I may agree with to a certain extent, but at the same time, LeBron ain't trying to put no couple dollars down on you. And you talking greasy about him, even if it's true. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's true, some motherfuckers, they get in their feelings about that shit, and they might want to get downright greasy and grimy with a motherfucker. You feel me? And so let's check this out.
Shay, as jealousy of Joker shows how you say anything to get clicks. If I ain't
okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Let me get this one.
To Nikola Jokic after he won the MVP.
You know I love you, but I want you to hear from me first. I thought the SGA should have been the MVP.
And then Shannon, he basically said about Shaq.
Shaq see these guys winning these MVPs and a little envious because he sees a guy like Nikola Jokic that's not as dominant as him and he gets 3 and 4 years.
And then Shaq just went bonkers on him.
Shaq said, you took me sticking up for Shay as jealousy of Joker shows how you say anything to get clicks. If I ain't ranked in the top 10 of your profession, then you can't speak.
So basically, Shaq said to Nikola Jokic after he won the MVP.
You know I love you, but I want you to hear from me first. I thought the SGA should have been the MVP.
And then Shannon, he basically said about Shaq.
Shaq see these guys winning these MVPs and a little envious because he sees a guy like Nikola Jokic that's not as dominant as him and he gets 3 and 4 years.
And then Shaq just went bonkers on him.
Shaq said, you took me sticking up for Shay as jealousy of Joker shows how you say anything to get clicks. If I ain't ranked in the top 10 of your profession, then you can't speak.
So
that's what started it all right there. And anytime you get to, and I'm gonna just say this, and I'm not taking up for Shaq. You know what I'm saying? He might feel like Shannon might be taking, some shots at him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what, because Shaq don't hold it up on LeBron. He quick. He'll tell you quick and fast in a hurry that LeBron cannot fuck with MJ, and he know that Shannon Sharpe fuck with LeBron. You feel what I'm saying? he most definitely Shannon Sharpe is like, the biggest goddamn LeBron James fan on the goddamn planet. In silly argument, to even compare him to MJ, but Shaq might take it, might take that shit like, well, nigga, LeBron might be sending you over there to talk shit, and talk shit to me, and so, yeah, so, but that could be, you could look at that, in any which way, but to be lining motherfuckers up like that, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy than a motherfucker, because, like I say, Shaq is outspoken and he get a chance to say what the fuck he want to say about. I don't believe that he's jealous of no Jokovic. I don't. I just think it's a different day and age and shit where motherfuckers that, they get these awards not necessarily like the old school motherfuckers who had to get their head busted and shit and fight through goddamn 6 and 7 teams of hard rock motherfuckers. And so a lot of the shit that's given today, that shit is handed on a silver platter where a motherfucker had to get theirs on a garbage can lid. You feel what I'm saying? You had to really get in there, and it don't take nothing. I still think that a lot of the guys are very dynamic. I just think it's a softer game, and and the accolades come a lot quicker than when you got 7 and 8 motherfuckers in the league. That is, 7, 8, 9 motherfuckers in the league that's dynamic, to flawless. You know what I'm saying? When you got a motherfucking MJ, you got a motherfucking Tracy McGrady, you got a goddamn Kobe, you got a Vince Carter, you got a Allen Iverson, all in the league at one goddamn time, and you come out the motherfucking MVP, motherfucker, you didn't climb through some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You didn't climb through some motherfuckers. When you see Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar walk off this and James Worthy, nigga, and Michael Cooper and goddamn the other brother, Byron, what's his name? Yeah. And when you see them, Byron Scott, when you see them motherfuckers walk off in defeat, you done defeated these motherfuckers. You the champion, nigga. You done beat one of the greatest teams. And so, any accolades that come out of that time is more exquisite and most definitely got more merit to me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just going to be 1,000 with you. So I don't see, because you know what? Shaq, outside of goddamn Michael Jordan, man, Shaq could carry the goddamn league down there. You know what I'm saying? When motherfucker Shaq come into town, nigga, you selling out. I'm talking about the motherfucker tear down the motherfucker you're selling out. You see, so outside of Michael Jordan, man, Shaq, it was one of those key players, man, that established this league in a dynamic way. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers want to, but motherfuckers coming out to see Shaq. They know that nigga gonna tear the rim down. They coming to see if the motherfucking rim gonna collapse. That's what they gonna see. So they had a serious package, and Jokovic ain't got shit near that at all. So it ain't even no comparing. So I don't see him being jealous. But again, Shannon Sharpe would say any motherfucking thing, because anybody that'll sit up there and compare fucking LeBron James to Michael Jordan, and goddamn viewership is down 53% in the goddamn NBA. Ain't no motherfucking way if Jordan was playing today that the viewership would be down no goddamn 53. Everybody and their mama would be coming out to see MJ, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Viewership is down 50-fucking-3%. That's crazy. You see, but I'm gonna watch this next video real quick. Got this from a brother. I forget his name, but I'm quite sure he'll bring it up.
Okay. Okay, so in today's video, we got to talk about Shaq, guys. Shaq responded to the news that's going around circulating that DJ Academics had exposed on his platform. Academics was reacting to a video that I had posted almost a year ago highlighting Shannon Sharpe and Shaq's beef. Academics had put out the information that Matt Barnes put out a PSA that Shaq is paying top dollar to get information on Shannon Sharpe. Let's check out that clip again right here, guys.
The fact he's so petty, it's either he got too much money or there's some other issue going on. I don't really care to know. But when it came to the Shannon Sharpe, I was like, I thought it was just me because I know rappers don't like me for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? But with the Shannon Sharpe, I'm like, wait, Shannon just disagreed with you and kind of like calls you a hater. How do you hate him that much? Because he went off on his tirade. Hold on, we already just played the audio. Let me play the audio again. Like, Matt Barnes runs the whole podcast. Why the hell Matt Barnes sounded like he's Lil Woody on the phone? Why are you saying this?
I don't know if you're on this kind of time, but I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around, so just want to put that out there. Ain't quiet.
So he's saying, I mean, that's the motherfucker that's supposedly the guy Matt Barnes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he putting it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why would he and then put the shit on a video like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that might be credible because if a motherfucker was putting my name on some shit like that, then you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't true, I would step to that motherfucker and I would have made it clear that, you know, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hear no video where Shaq made no video like that. Let's finish watching this, family.
Hey, he said, please keep it quiet. He said that Shannon did some shit back to him a while back, and he's been off him. So that's why he's doing this. But please keep his name quiet.
Dang.
So anyway, I just had to put that out there because all that little lovable Shaq is like, I'm telling you, it's all cap.
That's the video footage Academics had put out on his platform, and everybody was like, yo, could this be the reason why Shannon Sharpe is in trouble right now? Does this involve Shaq? Because remember, Just Hilarious even said that Shaq had white women.
Self-talk. I got that from the
random
YouTube.
observation. I'm a Shaq
now
coach
listen to
yesterday,
this.
Yo. And yo, this man is living like Neo. He got 4 white big booties in there. Like one is in the kitchen cleaning, the other one is in the basement. The like
Shaq,
4.
Yeah, say Shaq in there with the Neanderthals. Huh? Ain't that what she said? They say that motherfucker, he in there with the Neanderthal too. Oh, but that's something we know. That's something we know. And for that, you know, I got on Shaq a long time ago, and that's why, you know, we just dealing with it in the respects, you know what I'm saying? And fuck him too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him and Shannon, because they some simple-minded ass nigga. You know, that's why Shaq fucked up his marriage doing that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up doing that whole shit and he regretted. But that's what he got going on right now. Let's finish this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know another Shaq. I couldn't believe
getting there, sir.
4 white women.
So there could be a correlation with that, right? But Shaq had responded to it on his Instagram page. Let's check out the video footage Shaq had put out on his IG page, guys. Here's that video right here.
Hey, this is Shaq. I'm paying top dollar information. You know where Charles Barkley's at?
Yeah, I know where Charles is at. I got him.
All right, I'm also paying information. You know where Kenny the Jet Smith at?
Yes, I got Kenny too. I know exactly where he's at.
Okay, now this one right here, I'm gonna give you some motherfucking big dollars. Do you know where Ernie Johnson is at?
Ooh, let me work on that one right quick. That's a tough one.
All right, and remember, I'm paying top dollar for all that information. Love you, boy. All right, hey, don't tell nobody.
All right, one.
All right, go.
So as you can
Yeah, so he tried to come back, but that's corny right there. You know what I'm saying? That was corny right there, what he put out there. And I must say that. You know, so it's just not no good look. It's not no good look that he he involved in, and he should, and you don't want if you want to make a clear statement that this is some bullshit and move the fuck on, because now you entangling yourself in this shit, man, and it's already, and so you putting unnecessary an unnecessary bullseye on your motherfucking back right now. You know what I'm saying? That you don't, and so that shit gonna end up backfiring on you, nigga, if it's come out to be true. That this man lose paper, go to jail and shit over some shit about he like, Yogovich and shit and call you jealous and shit. And nigga Kobe Bryant talked about you like a dog too, nigga. Yeah, he told you was lazy and shit and this, that, and the third, and you was mad at him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So Shaq is just one of them big niggas that get in their feelings. He don't know how that big ass baby, kid ass nigga that, mama probably loved him to death and shit, and that's her big baby, and the nigga don't know how to take, any type of criticism and shit, and so yeah. Gonna have to get that nigga a sucker, one of them big old lollipops. You have to say, I'm sorry, and give him one of them big ass lollipops and shit and go sit his ass down. Other than that, man, this is gonna be extraordinary hit on his credibility. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had to give him one, you need a piece of pie. You know how mama, you want a piece of pie, baby. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass in here and sit down then. I'm gonna make you some of that Jiffy mixed cornbread. Get your big ass in here and sit down. Quit making all that noise, Shaq. Yeah, get the crying and shit, big ass. Get the sobbing and shit, and you know what I'm saying? But anyway, say they had beef since the 90s. Yeah, they had beef a long time. But anyway, family, I hope it ain't true, but even if it is, man, they damn near two peas in the pot. Yeah, he had to do something way more scandalous than just say that. So maybe it's more to it than we know. And he had to drop a couple dollars down on that nigga Shannon head. But anyway, family, I appreciate y'all, man. What's up, family? Black Power. That's right. And we here for a minute, so y'all come on back, man. We about to drop heavy mental. Don't you go nowhere. We're going to be on Patreon tonight. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit some of them links over there in the chat. Support the general. Go to Patreon. We got some fire on there. Most definitely teachable. But anyway, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit it up. Like it because you love it. I want you to share it with your family and friends. I'll be right back. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.